Hi everybody, it's Rick Otton speaking. Today's video is about numbers. I know that sounds really boring, but numbers can be really powerful, and it has a lot to do with how much we earn every single year by knowing our numbers. And sometimes I find the most successful people are people who know their numbers, and sometimes people who aren't that motivated, not that excited to get out of bed, I usually find it's because they just don't know their numbers. So today, it's all about numbers. Hi guys, it's Rick Otton speaking, and today's video is about numbers. What do I mean by that? Well, everything we do in life, there are things that we do work-wise that are more exciting and less exciting. But if we can get a value around everything, the stuff that's really exciting we can do, and the stuff that's not that exciting, that has very low value, we can outsource to somebody else to do. So, how do we start? Well, we might start this way. Let's say we do a property transaction and we're going to make $100,000 profit. What we need to know is how many properties do we have to actually look at before we do the one property that makes the $100,000. Just suppose it's 10 properties we have to look at and we do one. Therefore, 9 properties we made no money, but one we made $100,000. So when you look at it that way, you can say that for every single property we saw, we actually made $10,000. Whether or not we did the property or not, we still made 10 grand. Remember, 1 out of 10, we get pay dirt. So here's how you do your numbers. You recognise that if you know these formulas, and they have to be your formulas, they can't be mine or anybody else's, it's got to be yours. If you know that you do a property transaction out of every 10 houses, you get really pumped and really excited to go and see houses you're never going to buy. Because every time you turn up to see a house you're not going to buy, you just made 10 grand. I remember I learnt this many years ago. I used to knock on doors, right? And I used to know my numbers. And I used to know that for every 600 doors that I knocked on, even if all the people said no, one person said yes. And I made about $600. That meant that if I knocked on a door, even if no one answered, I'd make $1. So therefore, when you know that, it was really exciting to knock on doors when no one was there. So with numbers, if you have a value around everything that you do, regardless of what happens at the end of the day, first of all, you'll have a value around it, and you get excited about doing the things that aren't that exciting. So remember, know your numbers, and you stop looking for the one house that you're going to buy. Look for the packets of 10, knowing that within the packets of 10, one comes good. We don't know which one, by the way, so don't try to get rid of the other 9. Just do the whole 10. It's a formula. You just know at the end of the day, if you keep seeing 10 houses you don't really want to buy, one of them you're going to buy and make 100. Well, I tell you what, if you've enjoyed this video, please feel free to share it with your friends. And if you want to learn more, click on one of the links here on the page.